Hello, my name is Judy. And with all the products out there in the market, it's so easy for women to get confused about what is the best thing for them to buy, how to take care of their skin, and what do they really need. They might be wasting time and money on products they don't need or actually that can damage their skin. So I do a personal evaluation with women so they know exactly what they need to look and feel younger and more beautiful. So, hi, my name is Judy, and thanks so much for taking time today to listen to this video. I hope it touches your heart. Please stay all the way to the end. I know you're either watching this because I asked you to, or somebody asked you to help you. So, I want to first say thank you. Thank you for taking the time to hear a story. It's a little bit about my story. Everybody has their own story. And honestly, this is only part of my story. This isn't my past story. This is my now story. So thank you for taking time. When you get to the end, I'm going to give you a word that needs to go back to your consultant or me, the person who asked you to watch this. And that way we'll kind of know you watched it. But we want to see what you really think. And honestly, we only want your honest opinion. So I really appreciate you taking your time today. So again, my name is Judy, and I started my Mary Kay business 16 years ago. And I only even tried the product because my friend asked me to. So my friend asked me, come, I want you to help me. I'm learning to share the product with other people. I started my own Mary Kay business and I need to practice on your face. And I said no. How many of you said no? I bet a lot like me. So she was smart and she said, why? And I said, honestly, I have a drawer full of mistakes that I cannot return. I am allergic to so many things. So Estee Lauder, Clinique, La Prairie, Revlon. I mean, everything. Honestly, I'm even allergic to half of Mary Kay. So I understand sensitive skin. Okay, let me tell you, very sensitive skin. So she told me, here's the deal. Just try it, help me out. You don't have to buy anything. That was my thing. Everything is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. So if you fell in love with something, you could replace it or refund it if you aren't happy. And I said, okay. So I thought I'll give it a try. I'll help her out. She's my friend, and I'll be thankful, right? She'll be thankful, and I'll be done. So the next thing is I got done with my facial, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my face felt amazing. I couldn't believe after that one try, I could feel the difference in my skin. So I bought a little something just because I wanted to try it and see how it felt. Well, then the next time she checked up on me, and then she checked in with me again. And then later on, I bought a little bit more. And then a few months later, I bought a little Glamour. And then she says, Judy, I want to share a little bit about this opportunity. And I said, no, thank you. I don't have time. I don't have money, and I don't want to sell anything. So she says, that's fine. I just wanted you to know if you decided to do it, even for personal use, you could get 50% off. And I'm like, well, you should have started with that. So I thought, oh, I could start it for personal use to make, I didn't have to pay full price. So I'd rather save a little bit of money. I was working full time as a sign language interpreter aide in the schools. I was going to school at night for sign language. I have 3 kids, a girl and 2 boys, and both of my boys were in baseball. And I'm telling you, I was crazy busy. So if you guys are going, I'm crazy busy, I totally understand about crazy busy, okay? So I was married, of course, still married, thank you, Lord, 32 years to a wonderful husband. But I thought, all right, so I got my kit, and people started noticing a difference in my skin. And so she said, well, why don't you have a party, and we'll have your friends over, and then I'll show you how you could get your free products. I'm like, free products? How fun. I could have a few girlfriends together. That's fine. So we had girlfriends together. She came over. I said, I'm not doing anything. You have to do it all. So she did it all. And we had a lot of fun. You know, it's a lot of fun to get your girlfriends together. There's so much time that we spend out there doing things that we do tend to neglect ourselves. I'm just saying. So we sold over $400 of product in less than 2 hours. So I made over $200 in 2 hours. And I'm like, ooh, when's my next party? So I told my husband, I said, I'd like to try to do this, give it 6 months, see how I do, see if I like it, see if I have any fun, and make a little extra money. So I just wanted to earn $100 extra a week. My husband got paid on the first. We were broke on the third, and on the 15th, we only got a little tiny check. So there's a lot of month and a lot of month and less money. So I thought it won't hurt. So it'd be nice. It's nice to have a little extra money for fun things. That's what I did with the extra $100. Made a little bit of fun money, we called it, and had a little bit of fun. So I just did that. I did what the director asked me to do. So when you start a new job, you have to get trained. And so I thought I might as well get trained and learn what I'm doing. So I wanted to make sure I could give it the best 6 months. So I thought I'm going to go to training. So it's great because she taught me what to do, how to say, and things like that. And I fell in love with not only the product and how it made my face feel. I was so shy that I would only do one facial at a time because I was too shy. But I love making girlfriends. I love helping people. And I love getting together with women and just talking with them, see how they're doing, and making friends. So it was the one fun thing I got to do, and I still get to do, is to make a lot of friends. So I hope I get to meet you someday, and you and I could become better friends as well. So fast forward a little bit during training, my director said, we're going to teach you about goals and dreams. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't dreamed a dream in so long. When you are just working paycheck to paycheck, just over broke job, you don't really think about dreaming anymore. All you think about is when you're going to go on vacation and what are you going to do on vacation. And is it going to go to mom's house because you can't afford to go on vacation, so go to mom's house? Or is it going to be like a real vacation? So I thought about it, and I thought, you know what, the last time, I have to tell you this story. So when I was about 9 or 10, we lived in Utah. I was the youngest of 3 girls. And my parents said, we're going to go to Utah. We're going to go to California, go to Disneyland. I'm like, oh, never been to Disneyland. I was so over the top excited. So summertime came, we packed up the trailer and we drove across country and went to Disneyland. So back then you used to be able to park your trailer in the parking lot. And we were so excited. We got up to the door, us girls are bouncing around. We see Mickey Mouse walking around, we see the castle. And Dad's like, we gotta go to the trailer. We're like, no, we're going to Disneyland. We're going in, we'll wait for you. You go to the trailer, we'll wait for you until you come back. He's like, you are going to the trailer. So we walked to the trailer, sat down, and Dad said, we can't afford Disneyland. We have to go to Grandma's. So I kind of remember that all of a sudden. When you remember, you tell your kids you can't afford that, you can't afford that, you can't afford that. And sometimes it's okay. They don't need everything. But there is sometimes I really wanted to take them to Disneyland. So I went home, talked about it with my husband, made a jar. And every time we got extra money from Mary Kay, we put it in the Disneyland jar. So our first goal was to go to Disneyland. So I started for extra money, but Disneyland was my goal. And we were so excited when we got to take our kids to Disneyland. It was so much fun that we're like, oh, when's our next goal? Let's make another one. Let's get another jar and do something fun. So, you know, it's great in Mary Kay, you get to dream again. So it worked out really good because I quit my job. I was making more money in my Mary Kay than I was my job, working part-time in my Mary Kay. So, which helped my mom. My dad came down with Alzheimer's. And so I watched him a couple days a week, and that allowed her to continue working, and then it allowed me to help out. So until I couldn't do it anymore. So when that day came, I sat down with Mom and my sister, and I said, you know, my mom knew, my sister knew, because my sister watched him on the weekends. And so it worked out really well that I told my husband, I said, you know what, I've been doing this business for a few years. I'd really like to see what I could do with it. I would really like to move up the ladder to the next position, which we call director, which is what I'm at still right now. So I love that Mary Kay lets you decide what you want to do with your business. If you want to keep it as personal use, if you want to stay somewhere between the middle, there is, you know, process to move up the ladder, right? Or if you want to move past director, the director is the top 2% of our company, and the top 2%, the top 1% of directors is the national sales directors, and they get paid the most, and they actually have national, we have a retirement, so they actually get a retirement, so that's kind of cool. So I think the youngest is 24, became a national, so you're never too young and you're never too old, because you know you get to retire at 65 or 75. Anyway, so now, Mary Kay, I actually have moved to a new place where I've started working my business all over again, making new friends, and learning to expand my business. So I want to tell you a little bit about Mary Kay itself. Mary Kay was a single mom of three kids. Oh my goodness, 3 kids when she started her own Mary Kay business. So being a single mom, she was bound and determined to make it work. So she was working in a male-dominated world when she decided that she wanted to make her own business and write her own destiny. So she designed a company for women to enrich their lives, to praise them to success, to give them an avenue of income with or without their job. So she designed a life that was not like any other. We've been around 56 years. We are a debt-free company, a landfill-free company. We have our own manufacturing plant right here in Texas. Everything's made in the United States of America, and we have 0% landfills. We do not test on animals, and the best thing is, who likes a company that gives back, right? So anytime you purchase anything with Mary Kay, a portion of it goes to our 2 charitable foundations. So we have cancers that affect women research, and we have domestic violence shelters. So $3 million each year goes into domestic violence shelters. So check it out. There may be one right in your own city now. So I know one goes here where we are in Boise, Idaho. And so it's kind of nice. It's into our neighborhood as well. And then, of course, we have over $1 million that goes into cancer research. So anytime you're washing your face, remember, you're helping stop domestic violence and cancers that affect women. And to me, that's really important because it goes back into your community as well. So I really thank Mary Kay that she did that. It's built on God first, family second, career third. So I love the values because I have those same values. It's also built on the golden rule, do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. And I do love that Mary Kay has let you decide how you want to design your own life. So it's totally up to you what you want to do with your business. So I know we had just a short time together, and I hope you learned a little something about Mary Kay and a little bit about the opportunity. And I'm sure you're wondering, how much is that going to cost, right? Because that's what I said. How much is that going to cost? Do you know it's still the same price when I started, and even 20 or 30 years ago, it's the same price? So it's $100. How many of you go to Costco and spend more than $100? How many of you go to Target, spend more than $100, and you have nothing to show for it? You know, the nice thing about Mary Kay, I have a lot to show for it, a lot. So not only diamond rings and jewelry and purses and fun perks, but I also have a lot of girlfriends. I have a lot of freedom and flexibility that I wouldn't have before. So this is it. It's a $100 decision. And you get these. This is always the hardest part. The full-size miracle set right there. The CC cream. Whoop, wrong way. This way. The satin hands, eye makeup remover, mascara, translucent powder, everything you need to do to start your business or personal use. It's $100, $394 a full-size product right for you. Okay, that's better than a Costco shopping trip, I have to tell you. That's like way 300% cheaper. So what I love about it's $100, and you could decide what you want to do with it. So, you know, I sat down and did a pros and cons list. What's the worst that could happen? I'm going to learn something. I'm going to make a little extra money. I'm going to have some girlfriend time. And if I decide I don't want to do my business anymore, guess what? It is 90% buyback guarantee. So Mary Kay will pay you 90% of what you purchased. Now, you couldn't do that if you started a Starbucks. You definitely can do that if you started a McDonald's. So I don't know about any other company, but Mary Kay believes in you 90%. You only need 10. And honestly, I am the other 10. So my job is to coach you, come alongside you, encourage you, train you. And honestly, I tell people, get all the facts before you say no. And if you do say no, thank you. Thank you for being honest with us. But if not, if you have more questions, please let me know. So the word is unstoppable. So we are the unstoppable ladies. We are God-given, God-blessed, God-directed to dynamic working women on a mission. We are changing our lives and changing the lives of others. So I hope you enjoyed our little short story today. Don't forget the word is unstoppable. And I can't wait to hear your feedback about what you thought about the story, and I'd love to hear your story. So I hope you have a great day. Bye.